Okay, what up everybody? Welcome back another video. And I decided to have actually my seasons, or I don't know how to say it, but series of videos. Well, the first video it will be positive story times, and the second way will be actually the more dark videos. Yeah, darker. And I think this series will be more complicated, more complex, more overworked. I would say it's just I have very good write on the paper in my mind. If you know what I'm talking about. Just simply I know exactly what I want to talk about. If I'm doing my normal story times, I don't know. I'm going from absolute zero. I'm just randomly thinking about anything funny in my life, and I'm going for it and make video. But in this case, I'm doing absolutely because I want to talk about it and I want to actually share on the internet. So yeah, that's the thing. Well, yeah. Anyway, it's actually kind of late, so I will be kind of actually not hyped, but it's actually alright in series like that. And I hope that actually the screen what you see is actually good enough, because as I said, but no, normally as I was saying, the important in my series is voice and not actually the picture you see. So I think voice is actually good. I think my audio quality is very good. Minimally at least advanced. But okay. And yeah, there's a storm over there, so actually very nice. Actually very nice atmosphere. I'm just now turning off the lights, and yeah, now it's actually pretty dark over here. So yeah, it will be better now with just my laptop lights on me. So basically, yeah, I think we can start with the first one I want to talk about it. As you can see on screen, it's from October. I didn't write it, but it's not important. But it's from October 2021 to January 2022. And of course, I remember when I'm actually re-seeing these videos or just rewatching, I'm just also thinking, hey, maybe I should add this thing, and I'm forgetting so many things. I actually can put it, but I didn't. But it works even without that, so whatever. And in this situation, I want to start differently. I want to actually start why I'm making this series, and it's simply because, as I said in my previous video, how I squirt, my mental health is actually not the best, and so many persons and people, and I just know how to say it. Wow, very nice. I just saw it out to the corner, so I don't know how to go back. Whatever. Blind corner, of course. That's actually cool name for a series, but I will forget it. But yeah, we can call it blind corner. I think it sounds cool, but whatever. But anyway, I think I can start. I will say it just like in a minute. So October 2021. We will start it actually in because this is about school. Okay, this video will be, I don't know if 100%, but definitely more than 90% and up. It's about school. Okay, this is actually very important to say, because this is practically just about school. All my things. I will say like this: without the school, my life would be so much easier, so much happier, and without the shit I have right now. All right. So anyway, first of all, very important to actually choose which school you wanna go, because me in Europe we have a different system especially in Czech, living. And we have a types like to the school which actually with more mode, as I would say, or like like sub something. So if you have ended elementary school, then you go to the not to high school but to the middle, and that's actually the hardest one. So you can do what's middle school, it will be some shit just for like the years or whatever. No, it's actually the hardest fucking shit, and you will please God to end your life. I'm swear. Okay. Well, anyway. you know I don't know how to say, I did choose uh, medicine because I thought it will be good, because I think I am nice to people if it's actually caring and just like do things with people, and I'm actually giving the time, and I think I'm what, sweet and not cute, but you know what I'm trying to say, just like good, like work with people, and I have nerves for it, you know what. um I don't see anything problem. I want to help people, you know what, and so I decided, yeah, it's good, and then it will be good job because people still need medicaments, people still need be fit. So yeah, it will be good in so many options after, you know, and money, of course, I will be rich. I said it. I thought. So first year was actually pretty nice because it was COVID, it was Corona. So I was 80% home. Yeah, actually 80% because just some point of month. Um, we going 1 year is actually 10 months. So I was 8 months. No, actually 7 at the home. Then the 8th month I was working just for like 1 day, and that was just for one subject because it was slowly going to the normal rails, if you know what I mean. And the ninth month and the 10th month, that was actually normal, and that was actually the very first and very last, very final. And it was cool, you know what. I was a little bit nervous in the first and in the final, but it was everything episode perfect. If I if I just equals with what's happening now. Okay. So anyway, um first was fine. I was normal with the grams. I was normal with everything was right. Everything was okay. I was just a little bit upset with one girl, but it's just the details, my personal life, but everything around it was absolutely fine, just fine. And then after holiday, as I said, okay, the first is actually over, and then I will have pregs, like actual experience, I will call it. I don't know how to say in English, but I will call it actual experience in hospital. Okay, got it? Okay. I don't know if you got it, but I will. Maybe we will understand it later. Well, anyway, I said okay. Now it will be not too much actually to learn. It will be easier. It will be nice. First month, September, no problem. Okay, at least because we had just 14 days. It was actually the episode start of the year, and then the second 14 days we was actually home because Corona just come back, you know what, and just we was stuck at home with in, isolation. So yeah, I was home, and then the October started, and it was fine. And anything special, anything outstanding, nothing would actually spending time to say. But in the end of October, it actually starts. You know, from 2000 wait, what the fuck, 2020. I'm retarded or whatever. 2020, yes, 2020, yes. when the first pandemic started in the March, right? And then actually from the April, I would say, so April and May and June, I was in a very special and very important period of my life, okay? Because at the time I was in evolution, a very important evolution, because at the time my young me, my idiot me, as I would say, I don't know how to actually choose the words, but I was a terrible person, okay? I was just stupid kiddo. And so that actually was gone, just go away. And then actually the new me was coming. And I actually liked it, but it was very first version of me, like new me. And so that was the holiday. And the point why I'm talking about, I'm so surprising. I'm actually was actually know about it so quickly, because normal in this situation I'm stuck in talking about anything else and I forgot the main point. But now I know it, but I actually need to say this thing, so it's for shit anyway. So anyway, I just need something more comfortable. Yeah, okay. Oh boy, loneliness, right? I start feel alone because I start to overthink about things. There's actually a video when I want to actually talk about more, and two, it's actually how am I philosophic and how am I philosophic about everything in my world. It's just like life with that, and but it was fine. You know what? I just had some like the chill nights when just like listening depressing Radiohead songs, like No Surprises and Fake Plastic Trees. It was actually it wasn't actually ended this time, but still Radiohead is very important in my life. So I will tell in soon anyway in the future. Um, and so I just did feel lonely, you know what? And I didn't know what is it actually. And I was just lonely night, and I was actually okay. And if it's actually just single thing, I knew, hey, new school, it will be different. It was actually true. In in right point of view, okay? That's actually necessary to say. Well, anyway. After that, let's actually jump out to the second grade, right? So October, still this thing, still loneliness. Every second, every night, it was very random. I had just like these poses, just like the dark waves on me, and I was just like stunned and just like sitting in my chair, and I was absolutely off. You know, I was absolutely smacked down. I was just sitting in my chair or laying in my bed. But it was fine in some way. You know what? I just feel like the spirit of it. You know what? And I was just like, okay, maybe I'm alone, but it will be different anyway. I will find someone in new school and just like it. So the October actually reveal, it is actually not that easy. And to this thing, I start actually realizing one very necessary thing, of course. And I actually vary from very, very small steps, but still realizing actually, hey man, I did choose the wrong school. And I didn't know, like, at the moment. And it's actually wait for me 6 months, which is crazy. Just get to the one thing. Just make your head go to the actually. Guys, man, I don't know if my English is too bad for say this. Um, but I have chaos in my head anyway, so it's whatever. Just like actually know that. Just notice that. Just actually have the feel, have the idea in your head. Hey, something is wrong. You know something is wrong, but you actually absolutely don't know what's wrong. Just something, but you absolutely don't know what. And then the biggest problem, you actually absolutely know shit about how to change it. So it starts, and with this is actually the praxis. You know what? Actual experience. I don't remember. I will say actual experience, and in hospital, and I've got the worst teacher in the worst stage in the worst time, because we get the hardest part, which actually making with actually people through the actually from first day to the 8th. No, that's actually 1 month off, so it's 9th, so it's actually 7 months doing this thing, and then 8th and 9th gynecology and with kids. And I actually start my group with me was actually, and that was the first problem. My group. I don't wanna blame anybody here. I don't wanna throw shit at anyone. Okay. I just want to say at this point, with someone I actually have warmer, feelings and just relationships, right? And with someone is actually more cold. And in this situation, it just, I don't know if I was so unlucky or it just happened, but yeah, I was like friends with three people from group when we was like 10. Yeah, and there was like 2, maybe 3 people. Okay. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 people. Yeah, and so that sucks. Obviously, that was from like the first, second, and third was actually okay, but then after that was like, nope, that's bad. That's really, that's really bad. No. I fucked up. I know, but I can't. Okay. And so, in this stage, I actually started feeling something new, and it was stress. I started feeling in myself, I'm overworked. I am. Just so much pressure was put on me, and I was actually overrated because I failed. Okay, I can say with open heart, it's actually anything bad because I'm not perfect. No one is perfect, but still I failed in just simple way. And the biggest problem what will be actually in future is my father, who's still giving me the blame on me, and he's still doing. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest deal, because I thought my father understood everything, but he understands shit. He's still doing this to me. And my home, because right now I'm in my mother, and it's actually not that far. I can cycle in. I can cycle that, but still it's like 10 kilometers. I don't know, but still, it's not that it's I can actually see from a window. Okay, got it. Oh, my nose is scratch. Okay, well anyway, still itching, man. Well anyway, the house actually, father's, it's next to the forest. I was there through the whole first night, year. Sorry, first year I was there, and it was fine because I was at home, and if I'm just staying home in the online school, it was fine. But right now it was pain, terrible, everyday pressure from just ringing a tone. I just hear the tone. Actually, I today I saw a meme about ringing between Android and iPhone. I had Android. This could be the like with the more melodic noise, but it's actually absolute worthless. It's absolutely pointless because you still need very early get up from the bed already from think what you hate it, and you just say, God, I fucked up. And from again, very little steps. It's not just like, oh my God, okay, whatever, to, okay, man, I can't do this anymore. It's serious. Again, 6 months. So yeah, I think that's the start. That's the October. That's the biggest problems. I said everything, and I'm actually surprised by myself. I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, that was actually like that. I hope everything's working. It should works. I tested this, and basically, yeah, okay. I hope this video will not be like hour, but I will try my best. So that was October, yeah, and one day I had actually exam, and I failed it, but I had like oh sorry, like by mouth. Oh my God. With teacher communication and you telling the questions and you telling answers. I'm sorry, it's very late. I forgot, man, how to say. Just testing. It's not test, but testing. You know what? Just answering the questions what teachers give you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I know it. And I failed. And I just felt so much pressure. So I just went like to my chair and just sitting there and just started a little bit cry. And after the lesson, I went to the teacher and just said, Mrs. Teacher, I have serious problem. I need to talk to you. And she said, okay, I need to talk to you too. So we went to the cabinet. And so she just started a little bit like first talk about what is going on, if I need help, because I'm nervous, you know what, I'm stressed. And then I just start crying and just said it's probably something wrong with that. And she said that's not normal. So she called my father, and that was actually the first day when I actually start anything doing with that. It was the first day. I remember it was in middle of October. No, at the end of October and start of November. And after that was actually starting. That was just a start, just the first day. And then I was okay. I figure out, but still, I get the first issue, the first scar. And as I said, that was just start. Then the November episode, terrible, horrible. Then December episode, the same, terrible, horrible. Still doing this. And here it's actually, I think, the fact because the COVID actually started one more time, and I was just me with 4 or 5 friends in very, I can show it, but like in question marks, actually, I can say, with friends. Actually the same, because we are just still one group with the guy when I actually don't like it and they didn't like me. So yeah. Oh man, so it was tough. It was horrible. And that actually was the impulses, and I said, hey man, I'm absolutely wrong here. I'm in the wrong place, wrong time, wrong opportunities, wrong everything. You know what? And that wasn't just because the time, because with COVID, that was just like the last steps. You know what? Just actually realizing to myself, it was absolutely terrible for first day. I just can't catch it, grab it. My God, my nose so oh, man. Oh, so anyway, one day I can say one more story. It's actually no story time. One day I accidentally locked my locker and with my friend, because we got like me and my friend, we got one locker and I locked it, but the keys was actually in there. So I fucked up and I was very huge stress. So I was like, what the fuck, just because it was actually the first time in our class, and I absolutely don't know what to do right now. And so I went up. I was like, I felt guilty. You know what? I felt bad for it. And then the teacher started actually like, and with a nurse started actually like doing the what will who doing what, who will do what. Okay, right? Oh my God. Okay, whatever. And yeah, I just feel it now is the right time to actually make this video. So just like, you know what, I actually need to feel it for it, because it's still, maybe it actually don't sound like, but still it's hard for me to do and talk about still. Well, anyway, they actually very episode pointless shit. I didn't have the little book to actually write things, because I can remember, I can forget to remember. Little remember book, just to my pocket with a little pencil, and I didn't have it. And so another stress, because it was like, why didn't have it? Why? Just like it's very necessary. And then the stress with this side is actually pressure to me, and then the pressure because my locker is actually locked and I don't know what to do. And I was just like standing here, and just like my brain was like vibrating and start shaking, and then actually hard breathe, and my head started like actually like tornado going, and everything was like blurry. So after that, I actually sit on the chair in the sector, and I just told to my teacher, hey, I'm bad. I'm really, I don't know what to do. And so I was upside down. So I just like wait like 2 hours. Then my father finally drive for me. Oh no! It was actually the time when I actually was like, okay, you can go home, yes. And so I just went, yeah. I remember that. And by bus I went home, and another 30 minutes to forest with a dirt, with a mud. And then to my house when I'm actually so alone. But that was actually pretty nice. No, wait. Yeah, okay, sorry. Okay, last time. Actually, my father actually drove to me and taking for a new locker with keys. You know what? Because they actually need to like broke it actually. You know what? Yeah. So that was actually by car, and then the second time I was actually with head, I think, or no, or I was just like, by head. I was very badly sleep or something like that. I was very tired, I think, or something like that. I just wasn't feel good enough to do the work, because it's hard work. You know what? You need to understand. It's actually hard, physically and mentally. It's a very hard job. And with the absolute hysterical teacher in the place, which actually sucks, smells, and it looks like the worst place where they actually can put patients. It's unbelievable how bad it was because he had some reconstruction and money was, but it was into the mine hole, and the mine hole actually looks pretty nice. But for some reason, because everyone just don't give a shit about old people, that they just put some fucking cube next to the main, and it actually in the horrible status. Like from outside, it actually look nice, fine, reconstruct, okay, but from inside, it's rotten mold. In the shower, but not just in the everywhere. Okay. Oh yeah. So, and I'm just like going home and just like listening to radio again. I'm saying because it's actually nice, and just like it's sunny day and it's winter and I'm just enjoying this and just like okay. Next day I'm going to school and I remember my friend was online, so I did sheesh with him and it was like okay. So that was highlight, and then just like every day it was absolutely shit for me. I was waking up and it was like, ah man, yeah, that was actually perfect. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, I acted perfect. Okay, whatever. And so I actually started falling to depression, I think, and I just realized right now I need someone than never in my life, and I was still alone. And because my friends, just like actually the friends from class, was actually stuck in home, so I was absolutely alone with friends, but it was actually bots. Okay, I didn't speak to him. I just like okay, and I didn't talk to him anything. I didn't interact with them. They was just like with me, and they were just like bushes, like trees. Okay. And then the year finally 2021 ended. I think I said everything, and then was just January, and January was actually good to the ski event. And that's actually another video. This is actually the second video what I will recording. Well, sorry, what I will record. And so, answer me please this question: why every from start to this video my nose is fucking itchy, man, and I'm still scratching it through all video? Maybe this sound weird. I don't know what to do with that. But not actually inside, baby, because RGN. No, normally outside, and I don't know what to do with that. Okay, whatever. And so January was okay. After Christmas, I got a new phone, by the way, and it was okay. I was ready. I was after rest, and so the whole month January was actually okay. And then the ski event, 2022, and then actually changed everything again. But as I sang, another video. That's actually now this video actually will be the longest one because I actually want to talk about everything from October to January. Okay. So anyway, I think I said everything important. So just a quick recapitulation. Stress, then poses from outside, loneliness, and the fact I actually did choose the bad school, and I don't know what to do with that, and I didn't have the sentence in my head, just like it's bad. You know what? I was just like, yeah, something's going on, but I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what. Okay. And so then the COVID was? Yeah. Alright. Yeah. And January was actually okay. Like it's actually the last week, the last actually day of January. So I'm saying January was okay, and then the October was actually it. But there will be actually like 2 hours video, and I think that's too much. So I will keep like that. So yeah, I think that will be everything. I think I said every important information. And yes. So one more last time. Experience was terrible. Stress from school and this from home because my father actually starting pushing down everything. I think, and from morning to evening, everything was absolutely terrible, and I didn't know what. Now I know it was actually about the school. I thought okay, it sucks, but it will be better. But right now I see it's actually without any light end. It's actually fucked up, and I did choose wrong. Yeah. So the hospital, no experience hospital, just simply hospital and stress, and then just like the COVID. So I was just like alone more. I did actually some stories on the Instagram about it. I remember I was like at like 7:15 I was in school, and then the school actually started at 7:50, and I was like to the 7:45 episode alone, and then finally just everyone came. Yeah. And of course, into this year, I was just like still these problems in school. So I was in, I don't know, maybe 3, 4 more times. I don't remember. I would lie to you, but still, I remember it wasn't optimal, definitely. But my dad just like, hey, cheer up. It will be end. You need to going. You need to do this, and just because. Yeah, and maybe I remember one more thing from January, and then actually the dark thoughts came back. But that's actually the teaser for another video. I remember definitely, but yeah, it's actually maybe from January. Yeah, it was just my dark thoughts return, and I was just like, I had a very easy exam, and I fucked up because I wasn't preparing for this because I had more in important things. It was just like history, it wasn't just like school. It's shit, but I still like bet I got 4 or D, and I actually want to 5 or E, just because I want to show how ridiculous it is, the whole system of grams and stuff like that, and just because my dark thoughts just came back. But as I'm said, it's following. Okay, I think now it's absolutely incomplete. So from October to January. If you was actually interested with this, hope you enjoy it. Hope you actually survive my terrible mindset right now. But actually, how I'm thinking about. So I'm still thinking it wasn't that bad. Yeah, I had better days, but you know what? Worse. I think too. And still, if you can just my English, man. This is not about language. This is actually in my head. It's if I actually would say maybe it's a little bit harder, but still in my natural voice, like in natural language, it still would be heavy and hard to talk about it. So still, actually, I probably like this video from English. And so yeah, I think I said everything, and then in the next video, actually the ski event 2022, and then actually if this video was actually boring, don't worry, the next video will be actually shorter and more exciting. So okay guys, thank you so much for hearing, for watching, for whatever, and actually in the next video. Bye.